Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Bringling. Namaste, everyone, and namaste, entrepreneurs. Welcome to the very first Designer Unicorn Tuesday on Bringle Talks YouTube channel with the vision of billion-dollar dream. Every week, right here, we are going to decode how to transform your idea into a billion-dollar company in just 3 to 5 years' time using our proprietary Design Your Unicorn methodology. But before we get into the frameworks, let me hit you with a reality check. Do you know more than 97% of startups shut down within the first 3 years? Globally, only 1 in 10,000 or probably 1 lakh or 100,000 startups ever make it to unicorn status. Even those that raise a seed or Series A or sometimes Series B or C funding, nearly 70% fail before their next round. The truth is, startups rarely fail because of bad ideas. They actually fail because of blind spots in the leadership, sales, systems, or financial management. You know the number one reason why startups fail? Because they run down by the cash and they have to close down the businesses. I myself have lost 7 businesses in 7 years, and one of the biggest challenge was cash running down. Apart from that, other aspects as well, which I will discuss out over a period of coming weeks. But that learning has given me so much things, and because of my past experience, I created Design Your Unicorn proprietary methodology to help founders and even investors to see what others miss and build scalable, resilient companies right from the idea stage. So I'll tell you, I'll spend some time how the Design Your Unicorn originated for me. It just didn't appear out of nowhere. It is inspired from Design for Six Sigma, which is called as DFSS, a proven methodology for designing efficient, effective, and customer-centric solutions. As a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt, I have deployed Design Six Sigma and DFSS principles for years together, building some of the most efficient and effective businesses even when they were just ideas on paper. I have worked with the businesses, corporates, at the start of their business processes and given them more than $100 million of hard savings signed off by their CFOs. Worked on 1,000 plus projects. And that is why when I was leaving the corporate world, I decided to work on this methodology. And that is where what we have done with Design Your Unicorn or DYU is adapt those principles into a startup execution framework. So instead of improving processes in existing corporations, we are using these tools to design your startups from day zero, making them fundable, scalable, and ultimately unicorn ready. We call it as sustainable, investable, and profitable. Look at the bigger picture with the Design Your Unicorn as an advantage. At the heart of DYU, there are four core areas every startup must master. Number one is leadership, vision, and mission. Without that, nobody can survive. Nobody can grow. It has to be about founder mindset, clarity, decision making, and the frameworks which a founder sets up. That's the first thing which any investor or any customer would look forward for. Sales and marketing is the second pillar. Customer acquisition, positioning, retention, conversions, everything becomes very, very important. Processes and systems. How would you set up your standard operating procedures, automations, scaling without chaos? And that is what matters when it comes to setting up the right processes and systems, because that is the third stage of the business. Fourth, IP, intellectual property, legal, finance, because that makes sure that you're ready for an investor. Cash flow mastery is being achieved out there. You have a cash flow optimization and you are protecting your business from completely going out of the business, out of the market. These four areas not just connect to 7 growth pillars, covering everything from founder DNA to financial intelligence and strategic partnerships. And behind these are 105 make or break of factors that determine survival or growth. That is why we call there are 4 areas, 7 pillars, and 105 factors which can make or break the businesses. Things like founders' adaptability, CAC versus LTV balance, SOP depth, cap table design, IP mode. DYU unifies all of this into a practical playbook for execution and not just theory. There are diagnostic tools which we use out there. Heat maps, score your startup across the 4 areas, 7 pillars. Spider charts, if your business is balanced, are you as a strong in sales or in technology? Where you should be focusing upon? Action roadmaps, translate gaps into 30, 60, 90-day execution plans. See, there is a tip for founders. Run your business through a design your unicorn heat map before talking to investors. If your sales engine is 3/10, while your tech is 9/10, this mismatch will scare investors away. We have not invested in tech businesses just because their sales was not good. After investing in a portfolio of almost 100 startups and evaluating thousands of startups, this is what I have realized. And when it comes to tips for investors, use spider charts to cut through the hype. Balance 6/10 startup is often more fundable than a lopsided one, where they're only looking at technology, or just a sales, but there's no, greatness around that. Now, let me tell you why startups fail. And I think before that, let me just tell you one thing. Okay, when we started this methodology, we did something called 21 Days Business Sustainability Challenge series, which was published, which was kind of streamed by Radio Masti 24/7 Singapore, and even we were, kind of called as a super startup by Fever 104 Masti out here in India, in Bangalore. So my suggestion is go to the Design Your Unicorn playlist, Tuesday's playlist. You will get the entire 21 Days Business Sustainability Challenge series. Go through it 1 day per week, and you will learn and implement those practices. You will learn a lot. Apart from that, there is a 4 weeks methodology for MSMEs, how to grow that and how to deploy this Design Your Unicorn methodology in your businesses. Let me come back to that. So why startups fail? Here is what we have learned. 1, leadership gaps, founders without clarity or discipline. Sales myopia, great tech, poor customer acquisition. Process chaos, scaling without SOPs. The business just comes down because the customers are not happy. There are firefighting happening. Financial leaks, poor cash flow, revenue leakages, funding discipline issues. You have sometimes the one fund you have already received, but you don't know what will happen to the next, and things like that. So Design Your Unicorn always gives this insight to startups. Startups don't die of starvation. They die of indigestion, chasing too many opportunities without structured scaling. So why join Design Your Unicorn Tuesdays? Why you should be tuning in every Tuesday? Because the series is designed for solopreneurs who want to validate and scale their ideas, to the entrepreneurs who want to move from survival to growth, business owners who want to expand from 1 crore to 100 crores to 10,000 crores to 10,000 crores of valuations, investors who want to evaluate startups with a scientific framework. Every session will include frameworks, real case studies, diagnostic tools, and action roadmaps you can use immediately. So here is my invitation to you. Join us every Tuesday for Design Your Unicorn, and subscribe to Bringle Talks YouTube channel. Download your free ebook of Design Your Unicorn by clicking the link in the description below, and get a 30 minutes one-on-one call with me worth 10,000 rupees, absolutely free and non-obligatory call. Remember, less than 1 in 10,000 startups ever make it big. If you want to beat those odds, you need more than hustle. You need a design, you need a framework, and you need a roadmap. That's what exactly we will do it together every Tuesday right here on Design Your Unicorn. Let's see you on again on the next Tuesday. जगाओ जगाओ हर घर तिरंगे के साथ, हर घर सोने की चिड़िया को जगाओ. Awakening the golden bird hidden inside each of you. Keep bringing, keep growing.